Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about a Timex Expedition digital watch with buttons that don't work properly or don't work at all. I'll be going over some easy fixes in this simplistic and straightforward tutorial. It'll also be a complete tutorial, so let's get right into the video. There are 4 things that you should try out to hopefully fix your button problem with your Timex Expedition digital watch, okay? Now these watches are super durable and extremely rugged, so this is a rare problem to have, but if you have this problem, hopefully one of these 4 fixes works for you. Fix number 1 is to press them a bit harder, okay? So you literally want to take the button, and instead of pressing it lightly like this, it should work when you press it lightly, but you want to press it a little bit harder. And if it works when you press it harder and not lightly, then guess what? It just means likely that either the button is worn down, which is very rare to happen, or there's something caught in the button that's preventing it from being pressed. Okay, so press the buttons really hard, and that will hopefully fix the problem, or at least allow you to see what the problem is. That leads me to fix number 2, which sort of corresponds with fix number 1, and that is to clean the buttons. You can clean the buttons, and now these watches are meant to be used in pretty much any situation. So maybe use it in a situation and maybe there's like sand caught in here, or there's like a sticky substance caught in here, whatever the case is, okay? Essentially, if there's something that's caught in the buttons that's preventing them from being pressed fully, or pressed easily, I should say, then clean the buttons. You can look up how to do that because there's a few ways, but it's kind of up to you. But cleaning the buttons is really simple, and honestly, it'll take you like less than a minute. You don't want to do anything crazy when you're cleaning them because you don't want to get anything inside of the watch, but cleaning the buttons just gently can do a great deal of justice with regards to making them work better and work at all, for this matter. If yours aren't working at all, completely they're non-functional, okay? Number 3, fix number 3 is, do they feel tactile? You need to make sure that you feel the button feeling tactile. Now, it's not going to click, right? These buttons don't click, but watch when I press it. Watch what you see. You can actually see it go down there. Now, this part of the button, watch when I press this side. This side doesn't really move down here. This side over here moves. So you can see when I press this side, it doesn't really move that much. It still works, but it doesn't move. But this side over here moves on this side. So you should press the side that moves and feel if it feels tactile. And look closely. Do you see it being going down? Do you see it being pressed down? Do you see it depressed down? Okay. If you see it being depressed down towards the center of the watch, then it feels tactile and it looks tactile. If it's not, that's part of your problem. There's something obstructing it. Okay. Lastly, number 4, fix number 4 is to reset the watch. Really, really easy to do. There are 4 tiny screws back here. You have to remove those 4 screws and you're going to expose a battery. It's like a coin cell battery. As far as I know, I haven't taken this watch apart, but I've replaced the batteries. I have like probably over 30 watches at this point. I don't got any crazy pieces in my collection. Don't worry. I'm not trying to brag, but I have like maybe close to 30 like just regular, inexpensive watches. And I've replaced the batteries on pretty much all of them. And it's all the same process. Remove the backing. So take out these 4 screws. There's going to be a coin cell battery. Remove that battery. Leave it out for 30 seconds to a minute, even 2 minutes, 5 minutes if you want to be completely sure that it works. But honestly, half a minute is more than enough. 10 seconds is probably more than enough to drain the power. And then put that coin cell battery back in and replace the backing. That should reset the watch. And if you're having trouble resetting the watch, another thing that you can do as an added step is remove the backing with those 4 screws there. Remove the coin cell battery. Press and hold down all of the buttons for about 30 seconds. That should drain any residual power that's stored inside of the watch. And then release the buttons, put the battery back in, put the backing back on, and then you're good to go. It should be reset. Maybe it's just a software issue, and hopefully that's the case. So hardware issue would be the button's not actually working. The software issue would be the like sort of like the motherboard on the watch, if you can think about it like that. The computer within the watch not responding to the buttons actually being pressed down. So that'll hopefully solve, those 4 solutions will solve no matter what it is that's causing the problem. Hopefully they'll help you out. But that is truly it. That is what to do if your Timex Expedition digital watch, if the buttons don't work on that timepiece. Those are some easy fixes in this simplistic tutorial. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.